Hey makeup geeks! I'm doing a very different video for you guys today. As you can tell, I'm in the kitchen instead of my normal makeup studio. I wanted to do a weight loss video for you guys because so many of you are asking what I've done to lose the weight that I have. I've lost 67 pounds now and still going. I still have some more that I want to lose, as you can tell, but one step at a time. But I wanted to share with you guys some tips that I've done that have worked for me and have become kind of a permanent change in my life. It's not a diet, it's not a weight loss plan, it's just a lifestyle change. And again, I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I don't have any sort of training. I just ask a lot of questions, do research, and find things that work for me. So if you're considering losing weight, check with your doctor first. That's what I've done. I've met with my doctor on a regular basis the last several months to make sure that my blood pressure is good, that my heart rate is okay, just that I'm healthy overall, because that's my main goal, is just to be healthy. So I'm going to give you my tips. Hopefully they'll help you guys lose weight too. So the first step I did in my weight loss plan was to switch out the Cokes, pop, soda, whatever you want to call it, for water. Now this is a basic step that we all know that is good to do, and it really isn't hard because everything else I kept the same, except I just drank water all the time. Now even though I drank diet stuff, it still has things in there that really aren't good for you, and so it's good just to get your body off of this and get used to the water. Now if I got tired of drinking that all the time, sometimes I'd have iced tea, or I would even get these Crystal Light packets, and my favorite one is the green tea peach mango. It's really good, and they have these little packets because I'm always on the go, always running. And they have these little packets, and you can just pour it into your water bottle, shake it up, and then you've got a nice flavored drink. So that's all I changed for a good 2 weeks. I didn't change anything else, nothing with my eating habits or anything. I just made sure to exercise a good 3 to 4 times a week, and that was it, because I didn't want it to be like, okay, it's Monday, today's diet day. Then it doesn't become permanent. You want it to become a habit. So pull out those water bottles and drink those. So the second step in my weight loss plan, after I did a couple weeks of just drinking water, was to cut out the sugar. Now this was kind of hard for me because I have a sweet tooth, and that's probably how I put on my weight in the first place. But a lot of diets don't, have you cut out the sugar. They focus on fat or carbohydrates or calories. They don't really emphasize that sugar really is not good for you. So what I did was cut out anything that had sugar in it completely. No cakes, cookies. I even watched, some of the condiments, like ketchup has sugar in it. I was just very careful and not keep getting that in my diet. And what I would do if I had a sweet tooth, I would have something with natural sugar, like the fruit. So after dinner I would have maybe an orange or a banana, and that would be my sweet for the day, and it really was satisfying. Another thing I did was to get these sugar-free Jell-O little cups, and they're so convenient because you can just take them with you and keep them in the fridge, and they taste really good, and it doesn't have sugar in it. So between these, I was able to get my sweet tooth satisfied without having the sugar. Now this third step was a really hard one for me. So I started with 2 weeks, I just drank water, and then kept that going. The next 2 weeks I cut out the sugar and ate just fruit. The third step, oh, this is so hard because I'm Italian and I love my pastas, but I had to give up the refined carbohydrates, which means no pasta, no breads, anything that's refined carbs. So instead I would eat rice products. So like in the morning, instead of having my bread, my normal toast, I would go to Whole Foods and they have rice bread, and it doesn't have the wheat products or gluten in it. For me personally, I had to cut out that for just health reasons. I was on a very specific diet, but you guys don't have to do that, but definitely cut out, the starchy foods. I was able to eat red potatoes. I didn't eat white ones, and that was still in moderation. I had brown rice with a lot of my meals, so I had some carbs, but I just didn't have any of the starchy ones. But if you go to Whole Foods, they have rice bread, and I would have that as toast in the morning. and oatmeal, I'd have that also. So I didn't completely cut out carbs, but definitely anything that's really starchy, it just converts to fat, and it works the same as sugar basically. So that was my third step. It was a hard one, granted, but definitely worth it, and I'm able to keep on that for life, hopefully. Now my final step in my diet plan or weight loss plan, we won't say diet because it's not really a diet, you want it to be a lifestyle change, was to eat more often. And I know it sounds crazy, but you're supposed to have 4 to 6 meals a day, very smaller meals, to keep that metabolism going. And that is really important. That's hard for me because I'm always so busy I don't take the time to stop and eat when I'm supposed to. But I'll show you some of my favorite snack foods that I like to keep on hand that are really good, and I don't know, they're just really yummy and they help me stay on track. But I like the snap peas or the snow peas, and they're just really crunchy and they're so good. They taste kind of sweet. And you know how when you eat chips you like that crunch and you feel like when you're watching TV you just need something to pop in your mouth? These are perfect because they taste really good and they're good for you. So I like those. I also love, this is just me personally, cherry tomatoes. Because again, they're sweet and they just, I don't know, I like tomatoes. So that was a really good snack. And then my other one that I loved and it was good for me getting protein was the string cheese. Just get a low-fat string cheese and I'd have like one of those a day for a snack, and they're low-fat and they're really satisfying. So I had those. And then I also, along with the, sorry I'm still chewing my snap pea and my tomato. The other snack I would have is nuts. And you want to get the ones that don't have much salt in them. If you can get them natural, that's better, because salt isn't really good for you either. But they have the Planters nutrition ones. They're like the South Beach diet, and they have just a variety of nuts in there. And what I do so I wouldn't overeat these was put them in the little snack bags, and I would keep those in hand, so if I was hungry or wanted to snack on something while I watched TV or do something else, I would just pull out a little snack bag of nuts, and that was really satisfying for me. So between those snacks and trying to eat several times a day so I wasn't waiting for one big meal and being starved, I would eat those snacks, and that kept me on my goal. So that's pretty much all the steps that I did, guys. It wasn't like I did it all at one time. You really want to do it just one step at a time. You want it to be really gradual. You have to be really patient, because if you expect yourself to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks because you want to drop that weight really quickly, it's not going to happen. If you do drop it, it's not going to be fat, it's going to be mostly water. So just, you have to be patient and take your time. For me, it's been about 10 months that I've lost 67 pounds. And that doesn't seem like a lot because that's less than 10 pounds a month. I mean, I'm averaging maybe about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds at the most per week. And that's about the pace you want it. It's hard because you want to get it off sooner, but it's more permanent. My body's not freaking out and it's staying off pretty easily. So I really hope those steps were for you guys. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any training at all. I'm just saying that's what's worked for me. So, you know, hopefully that'll work for you guys too, because I know that a lot of us want to lose weight and we want to be healthy, and that's the main goal, is just to be healthy and make it a lifestyle habit. So thanks you guys so much for watching. If you have questions, post them here under the video. I'll do the best I can to answer them, but again, I'm not a professional. If you want professional help, seek out a nutritionalist. Go to your doctor, make sure that this is okay with them also, because everyone has different needs and different ways of losing weight. But hopefully that'll help you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys, you want to make sure to exercise 4 times a week. Do something fun, play tennis, go to the gym, walk, run, whatever you guys want to do to get some exercise. So that's it. Bye!